Get on my island!
Personally, like, my personal favorite games that I just sometimes go back and play all the time, it's the only reason I still own a PS2, Devil May Cry 3.
Favorite video game for me is really difficult because basically I have to start choosing one from each genre because all these games bring different things to me. But I guess if I had to say the one I played the most recently, Borderlands 2. You can shout, internet humor at me all day, but I actually really like the characters. I really like its writing, and I thought it was just so addictive to play.
Every time we're in a Skype call, your husband's playing it in the background. Like,
Yo.
I don't think there hasn't been a Skype call in the last couple of weeks where I haven't heard like a he's coming over here, that kind of thing in the background.
My husband is like legitimately addicted to that game.
I am MLG at Fruit Pop. A whole 3 people know what that is. That's great.
And thank you guys so much for basically helping me get back into anime stuff.
Thank you for watching.
No problem, boys. I'm gonna keep
Thanks
on.
for watching. Thanks for coming out.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering if you were going to be checking out the Battle of Gods premiere next month, the English version.
Oh yeah.
Me and I are actually going to see it the opening weekend. So.
Yep.
Okay, another quick question. So, Christopher Sabat in a recent interview was just talking about the casting for Beerus and saying how he wanted to go and see the original footage and stuff. And I found it kind of funny when he said, he was like, oh yeah, I didn't want to ask those Team 4-star guys if they
Oh God, he did.
Yeah. Did he actually say that?
He said it in a Consensu podcast recently.
Oh my God. Yes, in the Constitution. Oh wow. I wanted to actually listen to that, but I've been so busy I haven't been able to. Yes. So here's a funny thing.
That's how we casted it for frickin' the game, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Here's the funny. Okay, so here's a funny story. So I guess I can tell this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back when Battle of Z was supposed to come out, Beerus and Whis were announced to be in the game. Whis not as a playable character, but in a cutscene, and Beerus actually, playable. And so he did not have the footage from Pele at this point. Like, they were not allowed to dub the movie when Battle of Z was being made. And so he messages me on Facebook, and he's like, hey, so, do you guys have any footage from the show or from this movie? Do you have anything, like, any information that I can find out about this character? So, first thing I did, I was like, oh yeah, sure. Look, here's every single one of the trailers that's been released. Here are a couple of leaked copies that have been taken off, like shot on camera. Here's the entire Consensu page about Beerus and Whis. Funny note, that actually might be why he is called Beerus instead of Bills. I can't believe he actually mentioned that. Like,
Maybe you'll have a special thanks in the credits.
Probably not.
But yeah, he mentioned that. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. I just want to ask about that because he said it, so I guess, okay.
Right.
That's how that happened.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Tell that story.
Yeah, finally.
My movie had gods battling long before yours did.
Hello?
Nice shirt.
I've seen it somewhere.
My favorite place to wear is in the dark movie theater. Close up there. First, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the way you handled the Darling Jr. saga.
You're welcome.
Yes, the saga.
We decided to space orphan him.
Yo.
Best way to do it. Quick question is, at all possible for you guys to do some type of live play, whether it's against each other in different characters, or just find a game that's kind of short that you'd be able to beat within like half hour, 45 minutes? Because you mentioned you'd rather improv those than have them scripted.
Now the other question is how many of the crew is actually, not only available, but are active improv actors.
Yeah, that's
I've trained in improv. Todd is just naturally good at it. And I'm not sure exactly how many of us are actually really good at staying in character while just doing stuff.
I'm sort of awful at it,
Just
so.
go to playing Cookie Monster.
That's kind of who I was referencing.
Have you seen Masiko's Let's Play of Portal 2? No.
There's a reason for that.
Moscow's a wonderful actor, a great friend, very good at graphics design, visual design.
Not the best at improv, unfortunately.
No.
Which is why there hasn't been a go-through place.
And then the last question is, I know everybody always asks what your favorite video games is. What's your favorite animes, but more in the lines of production quality and lighting, those.
I don't watch nearly enough to answer this accurately.
I can actually say right off the top of the bat, Macross Plus is one of the most beautiful, well put together pieces of Japanese animation in the last 20, no, actually, God, it's over the last 20 years. And one of these days, it's going to get an American Blu-ray re-release, and I'm going to buy it, and then I'm just going to, like, cocoon myself for an entire week while I rewatch
I'm
it.
just going to go ahead and say Cowboy Bebop because I can't think of a single thing that I find to dislike with that show. So
Alright, fine, you're original.
I haven't seen that many. What do you want me to say, Madoka? I'm not paying $60 an episode.
Max. Arsenic Flex. Oh god, yeah, the only way you can afford My Magic is if you sign a contract.
And do you have a
Yeah.
although I gotta say, from what I've seen of the new JoJo series, I love that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Afro Samurai, back when it came out, it blew my mind with how crazy good it was. Apparently it was like $1 million per episode,
Yeah,
and there was like
it's
5 episodes, so.
They're like 5 mini episodes that they arranged into a movie. So.
And then it aired on Spike.
It aired on Spike.
Because Samuel L. Jackson, that's why.
Is this favorite animes?
A favorite anime from production quality value.
Oh gosh, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't know what production quality is.
I Ninja Scroll, the TV series. I mean,
Never made Melody.
Full Metal Alchemist was beautiful, like the original series when I saw it, that was really beautiful. Attack on Titan and Death Note look beautiful. I mean, those last studios seem to produce a lot of very beautiful looking stuff.
Madhouse, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know enough about anime, unfortunately, sorry.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Goodbye.
I've been getting into animating and I need to start voice acting. I'm okay at it now, but I just want to know if you have tips for like a starter voice acting.
It's definitely like the easiest thing to do is practice.
Yeah,
Practice makes progress. Take some workshops if you're really serious about it.
If you're ever reading something, read it out loud. Do tongue twisters, things like that, things that help like loosen up the.
Read children's books and pretend like you're reading them to children, because if you can grab their attention, then you know you're doing a good job, because then you have the energy and you're actually creating a character for them to be interested.
Yep.
Well, I feel like it's a little bit harder for me because most of my inspirations are all male voice actors, and it's like you can't really do that. You're a girl, you don't really have that kind of range, or at least I don't.
You don't need to, it's not about copying,
Yeah,
it's about taking their acting. Acting has no gender. It's all like, just one
You
thing.
use the instrument you're given. I mean, I can't do the voices that this guy can because we kind of work in different ranges. My best range, I'll say, is probably in my mid to high range. This guy has an amazing low range.
Don't ever
And I'm free range.
free range. Don't ever compare yourself to somebody else. The important thing is to be